Hello, everybody. I'm Chris,
And I'm Caleb.
and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Cooks podcast. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for joining us. We just wanted to say now that we have a big announcement at the end of the video, so stick around, watch the whole video. It's going to be a good one. Caleb, take it away.
So me and Chris are bringing you guys a new segment today. Personally, I've been watching a lot of like Reddit reading videos, and I really enjoy them. So Chris and I are going to take some turns reading some stories from the "Am I the Asshole" subreddit. I'll start off. First story: Am I the asshole for saying I don't want to be my friend's fat bridesmaid aesthetic? I, 29 female, have a friend, 30 female, who's getting married in October. We've been pretty close since college, but lately it feels like I'm just aesthetic filler to her. She picked her bridal party dresses without asking for input, and they're like Skims meets sausage casing tight. I'm a size 16. The other girls are size 2 to 6. I asked if there were any other options, and she laughed and said, "No, I love how it looks with all the different body types. It's like giving real women." Excuse me? I asked her straight up if she wanted if that'll probably get cut. I asked her straight up if she wants me to go there as some sort of token of diversity, and she got quiet, then hit me with, "You're so confident though. That's why I wanted you in it," which is honestly a code for "you make me look better." I told her I'm not comfortable being somebody's walking body positivity prop, and maybe she should get one of her influencer friends instead. She cried, told me I was ruining her vision, and now the group chat is weirdly quiet. My boyfriend thinks I should just suck it up for the day, but I'm so tired of pretending stuff doesn't bother me when it clearly does. Am I the asshole for saying I don't want to be a part of her Pinterest fantasy? Chris, what do you think?
I think not at all. I don't think she's the a-hole at all.
Why?
The girl, because she doesn't, if she doesn't want to wear this, because this is, so she doesn't want to wear a dress, and her friend wants her to wear it because it's giving real women. Like, it's giving that vibe. Is that what I'm getting here?
I guess so. To me, it kind of seems like she has a very large idea of what she wants, like the dresses to look like, and the poster is not very comfortable with the way they look on her, so she doesn't want to. And then instead of going, "Oh yeah, you can get one that's like longer or whatever," she says that she's ruining her vision. I feel like that's a weird thing to say to somebody.
I mean, yeah, dude, I hate giving like simple answers, but no, I don't think that the poster is the a-hole.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But also, like, as a man, how are you not getting involved with drama? Like, what? My girlfriend comes home and she starts talking about drama, and I'm there with her. I hate anybody. I hate on anybody.
I know.
I'm
Just kidding.
I'm the residential grade A hater for the channel. So we're both in agreement.
We're both
They are not the a-hole.
Yes, we're both
All right.
in agreement. Yep.
Chris, why don't you take it away on the next one?
All right. If this computer allows me to scroll down. Okay, there we go. Second story. Am I the a-hole for not going to my father's wedding? Going to be an interesting one, huh?
Hold on. Before you get into it.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Am I the a-hole
Just don't read it. Just
for
from the
not
title.
going to my father's wedding?
I wrote these scripts, so I can't weigh in because I've read the stories. But I'm curious.
It depends.
Why did you make that noise?
Because so I think it's gonna depend, because I could see like a situation where like the father's being an a-hole and like you're like, I don't want to go to his wedding because of that. Like, hey man, I would do the same thing, personally, father or not. I'll start reading now. So for context, I, 31 female, got engaged in 2019 to my amazing fiance. Then 2020 happened. We pushed our wedding to 2021 because we wanted people to be there. Real. Screw COVID. 2022 rolls around and we push it to 2024. Now 2025 due to scheduling conflicts. Am I wanting my father to walk me down the aisle? So far, what does this have to do with the father's wedding?
Keep reading, bro.
I'm sorry.
Bro has no idea about.
I've asked him about what?
You said you have no idea about plot points. You didn't learn like the roller coaster thing in like middle school.
Yeah, sorry. My brain's just on what I've already read. Okay. I have asked him every year about just coming to my wedding, and every year I've gotten a different excuse or lie. In 2019, my father told me he couldn't walk down the aisle because he was on a do not fly list. What? 2020, he said he wouldn't step foot in the state I live in because my mother is in the state. I stopped asking until last year, 2024, when I knew for a fact that him and my mother were finally getting a divorce. Womp womp.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I asked again, and he told me he didn't have money to come walk me down the aisle. Excuses, bro. The last time I asked was in April of this year. Yesterday, my father called me, and I hit ignore. Yo, you spelled "and" wrong, bro.
Shut up, dude. Keep reading.
Hit ignore. One, for my mental peace, and two, my phone was at 19%, and I'm not wasting.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I did not spell that and wrong. These are copy and pasted straight off the website.
No. I wasn't talking about you.
Oh.
I was talking about the writer. Anyways, yeah. So one, for my mental peace, and two, my phone's at 19%, and I'm not wasting it on a PRICK. Wow. When I didn't, I'm sorry. I keep commentating in between reading. I need to stop. I just did it again. When I didn't answer, he called my brother. And when he heard we were together, had my brother put him on speaker so he could tell us both that he's marrying his longtime mistress, who's old enough to be my oldest sister. We both cringed at that, and then my father proceeded to ask me if I still had a camera so I could take his wedding photos for free. I laughed. I'm not about to do the job for free. Bills need paid. He told us to think about it and sent him our addresses so he could send out the invitation. His wedding is in September and mine is in October. He's still not coming to mine. Am I the a-hole for taking a stand and not going to his wedding and telling him to kick rocks? Wow. That was a mouthful, but interesting story. Definitely interesting.
I personally, no, not at all. Like, so you keep making excuses to not walk your daughter down the aisle. And I know some women don't want to be walked down the aisle because they don't like the idea of being given away. And I understand that. But if you as the father are making those excuses and then those excuses culminate in you marrying the mistress that caused your divorce a month before your daughter's wedding and then still not going to her wedding, diabolical.
Exactly that. I couldn't agree more. I think this one's even more obvious than the other one. The writer in this case, the daughter, is not the a-hole. That's the verdict.
I've never seen such a clear-cut story before.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. If you side with the father here, you're wrong. Like, that's not even an opinion. I don't know, man. I think it's very clear-cut daughter.
Not even just like marrying the mistress that caused the divorce of her parents, and then also having the wedding like a month before. He didn't ask her to attend. He asked her to bring her camera and take their wedding photos for free. Now, I've never done research on the topic, but I've heard that wedding photos can run up to a few $1,000s. Mm-hmm. It's
diabolical.
Yeah. Wow.
Diabolical.
All right. Our third and final story of today. Am I the asshole? My husband will invite his friends and family over without telling me until that day. He then expects me to clean, run to the store, and prep/cook everything. I finally decided to just leave the house the last time he told me because I only had 4 hours until they arrived. He canceled. The thing is, his family is constantly judging and talking about each other, so when he says it doesn't matter, they don't care, I know, and he knows he's full of it. Also, it's not just tidying the house. We are not regularly stocked for food or drinks to have people over. When I got home, I asked what he was planning on having for dinner, and he responded, I don't know. I guess it's good that they aren't coming over anymore. Now he's sulking, saying that I'm the problem because I didn't go with the flow. I've told him multiple times, I just need a couple days' notice to get things in order. But he insists I am just difficult, uptight, and uncooperative. Am I the asshole?
I'm having a hard time processing this one for some odd reason.
Because it's so outlandishly stupid.
So my interpretation is that the husband invites the family and friends, but makes the wife do everything. And that's invites without telling, and then expects the wife to do everything, prep, cook, clean, whatever it may be. So explain what else is going on here.
And then after her not wanting to do it because she only had like a 4-hour notice, she leaves. And then he has the utter nerve to come back with, "You're being difficult and uncooperative."
And that's moral. Like, that's all I need to know, really?
I mean, kinda, but like the fact that they're like, so first of all, they're not stocked. I imagine this is just like these are two people living in a house because they don't mention anything about kids. So stocking a house for 2 people and then like 6 people, so unbelievably different.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, not ordering pizza for them or like just getting some takeout. She's meant to prep and then cook an entire meal that they will eat.
I have a verdict.
You have a verdict?
Get a divorce. That's messed
Yeah,
up.
that's
man.
he.
That's messed up.
There's no better way I could say it. I'd say convince him to move to a 50-50 state and take him for everything he's got.
Okay. That would work, but also if it doesn't say that they had a conversation about this, right? So have the conversation.
No. They had.
Oh, they did.
So she talks about how this has happened before, and he just says that she needs to go with the flow.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah, divorce.
Then she comes back home after leaving, and he says, she gets home and says, "What were you guys even planning for having for dinner?" And he goes, "I don't know. I guess it's good they're not coming over anymore." What?
Divorce, bro. Yeah, that's my understanding.
I like that doesn't even like make that doesn't make any logical sense to me. And Chris, you're currently a taken man.
Yes.
If you did that to your girlfriend, you leaving with all your fingers, eyes, or whatever?
My girlfriend would destroy me.
Yeah, I think I've had belt marks on my back.
My girlfriend wants to destroy me, even though I don't do this.
This is a cry for help. Somebody please come help Chris.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do not help.
So it seems like we are both in agreement that all 3 of these stories, the writer of all 3, they're not the a-hole, and it's the other person.
Something that you'll notice if we keep doing these segments is they're never in the wrong. It's always just like, I can't believe this happened. I'm gonna go to Reddit and ask if other people think this is crazy because this is nuts.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
what just happened? Sorry, I think I'm
That was awkward.
glitching out again. Let us know in the comments what you think about our what we do in these Too Many Cooks episodes. Because if you're like, you could be honest with us. Say, hey guys, that was boring. Never do that again, and we will never do it again, probably.
I'll never wake up again.
Wow. Someone called 988. Is that the number?
I think
998.
I think it's
Suicide
988.
hotline, whatever. So the next thing we're gonna do here is called Make a Wish. So essentially,
We're not gonna donate to sick people.
What?
We're not gonna donate to sick people. It's not that kind of Make-A-Wish.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
You
think
guys should
about
donate
that.
to us actually on Patreon, linked in the description.
Shameless plug. Okay, sorry. So this is essentially what we're gonna do. Is there's going to be one person who's making said wishes. The other person is going to be the genie. So they are going to attempt to. What word am I looking for, Caleb? Demolish?
I don't think demolish is. You're trying to like.
Counter?
I guess so.
Whatever. He's going to try to stop my wish from happening. He's going to
I'm
come
not
up.
gonna stop it from happening. I'm just gonna make it happen bad.
I don't want my wishes to happen bad.
Too late.
So who's going to be the genie?
I'll
wants
get
to-
started as the genie.
Oh, great. Time for Chris's brain to stop working. Okay. I wish.
You get 3 wishes each turn.
Okay.
No wishing for more wishes.
So are you the genie for 3 turns straight, or are we going to rotate?
No, so you get 3 wishes.
So 3 wishes right off the
Okay,
rip.
hold on.
Okay.
Ground rules.
Yep.
No wishing for life, no wishing for death,
No wishing for more wishes.
no wishing for more wishes, and no wishing for more genies.
Heard that. Okay. All right.
Actually, no, you can wish for more genies.
Okay, so that means he has a way to stop that. So I'm going to just not do that.
They're all ravenous.
Okay.
And they eat you.
Okay. All right, so I wish happiness over my family.
Happiness over your family.
And do you want me to say my other two now, or do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Let me work through this one. Everyone in your family is now happy by themselves, so they all get a divorce.
Wow. I guess that's good for the already single people, right? Like, they're still going to be happy. But
Do they have children? They're so focused
Some
on
of
their own
them.
happiness, they stop caring about their children.
they just stop caring about everyone else, just
Yeah.
themselves. That's good. Okay, yeah, okay. Wow. That's mean. um Okay. I don't know why you'd want to stop this one, but I wish that people could express their opinions with no judgment.
Everybody expresses their opinions with no judgment, then a ruling class creates a dictatorship in America because nobody can judge their opinions.
Okay. Okay. Shoot, dude.
I'm so good at this. I'm so good at being evil.
Yeah. I wish that MiseEnPlace could hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2025.
We blow up too fast, get doxxed, and somebody kills Chris.
Isn't it concerning that he's so fast with coming up with?
I've been planning to dox you and have somebody kill you.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right, my turn.
let's switch
All
it
right,
up. I'm
all right,
now
you're,
the genie.
You're the genie.
Yes.
Do I have to rub on you first?
If you want.
I'm okay.
Oh.
All right. I wish for all crime in America to cease.
To cease. Yeah, I'm not as evil as you. You gotta give me a minute. We're gonna have to cut here for us.
We're gonna put a lot of Jeopardy music in here.
5 minutes of Jeopardy music. Here we go. All law enforcement just dies right now.
Guys, they're not even just out of a job.
They just die right now. All law enforcement. And then any future law enforcement, like as soon as you get hired, within like 24 hours, you just die.
How does it stop crime?
Wait, hold on, wait. See, am I understanding this right?
No. So, like all crime that has ever happened, or like
Wait,
all,
so I'm trying to keep crime.
yeah, you're fighting to keep crime,
Yeah, so that was right. Because if there's no law enforcement, it would keep.
but that means crime would still be. You're trying to keep crime in just like a different way. So like killing all law enforcement means crime runs absolutely rampant.
Isn't that the goal?
Not quite. So like you're trying to put a twist on it that makes it bad.
What?
So like all happiness, okay, everybody's happy, but now everybody gets divorced. So you're giving one here and then taking away here.
This is. How did you come up with these so fast?
Cuz I'm evil.
Does this not seem difficult? Really?
Our camera woman right now is shaking her head at Chris.
My answer supposedly doesn't work for this game, but I would like to stay and keep my answer.
You're just gonna let it rock with.
Yeah. I don't have
You're just
anything else. That's
killing
all
all
I
the
got.
cops in
I'm
the
just gonna
world?
kill all the cops.
Okay.
I'm sorry, cops.
No, he's not. He could think of a way to keep you guys alive, but he refuses. Okay, next wish. I wish there was absolutely no evil in this world. I'm making this one easy for you.
This is easy.
Yeah.
That seems like the same thing as the other one. Like, I wouldn't kill all
You
cops,
could be
but I
evil
would like.
and not do like crime. Because like, not to get political, but if you ask me, people that deny healthcare are evil, but it's in their right to do so.
Okay. So as the genie, your wish is granted,
Okay.
but I have to give you a but.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's no evil, but
there's no evil buts.
this is hard, bro.
I don't think it's that hard. I just spent
what?
the last 10 minutes talking about how evil I am. You could just kill me.
They're still evil. This sucks. Can I just?
Are you gonna pass?
No, it sounds like I want to kill everyone, but can human beings just go extinct? So it wouldn't really like matter?
I guess so.
I don't know, dude. What else? What else would I do?
You're the supreme authority over this. You're the genie.
Was that the right? Was that a valid answer though? Like, does that make sense? Even if it's diabolical, does it make
I
sense?
guess so. In the comments, drop your guys' idea of how to fix Krish's wish granting.
Dude, so my brain already doesn't work, and this is just like firing everything. This is taking everything I got. I don't know why. This game's too hard. I like it, but it's too
I
hard.
got another hard one for you.
Oh, great. All right, let's do it.
I wish children would never get abused ever again.
Okay.
So now you've got the ethical dilemma of trying to keep child abuse around.
The thing is, if you answer, I can't take your answer. Like, I have to think of something else. But like, I want you to answer. But
You can take your answer.
what's your thing?
It's like you get rid of all child abuse, but every child that was abused is now like spoiled and fat.
I would have just said kill all the child abusers. So now there's a whole
Okay,
bunch of
why are we
children
killing
growing up without
everybody?
Parents.
Why are we killing everybody? What's going on, chat? Okay, so all child abuse is gone, but every single child is born with Down syndrome.
What?
I think it's valid.
I think that's.
Did I do that? Did I play the game right?
What?
Because I'm an evil genie, aren't I?
You don't have to be evil. You just have to find a twist to the wish.
I thought I was an evil genie. Cause your wish has to happen, but like I don't want it to happen type deal.
I mean, kinda. You just got to find
So,
a
like-
stipulation for it.
Yeah, dude. All children have Down syndrome.
So, can you explain the thought process behind this?
It just like seems like it's not fun having Down syndrome.
You ever
Like-
listen to Shane Gillis ever?
Yeah. Okay, that is a good
His
clip.
uncle,
I see
dude.
that.
He talks about his uncle. He's like,
I seen the was it the PB&J clip with the
no, it's grilled cheese.
grilled cheese, same thing. Well, it's not the same thing. That's not what I mean. Okay, it's a sandwich. Fine, it's a sandwich. That's what I mean by same thing.
Cheese, jelly.
Yeah,
Go together.
here we go. Okay, no. So I just feel like you're limited if you have Down syndrome. Like you just can't like But then again, I don't have Down syndrome and look how I turned out. So you never know. But maybe I do have
This
Down syndrome.
video is now going down in a fiery blaze.
I think it's all right.
I don't think we're not even ahead of the 100 subscriber milestone, and Chris is already getting us canceled.
I love people with Down syndrome. Just let's
Stop
end it there.
saying
Let's end it
Down
there.
syndrome.
Let's end it there. Let's end it there.
Okay, you want to do one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
All right, I'm your genie.
Oh my.
I'm your magical genie. You
Okay.
just rub me out of the lamp.
I wish that everybody. Nope, I already see a twist to that one.
Your words matter too.
I guess I'll try it. So I just wish that everybody could have good nutritional access to food. Everybody.
Everybody in the world eats up all the food. There's no more food to go around.
Well, but everyone has access though, like all the time.
Everybody gorges themselves, and now everybody in the world's morbidly obese.
But like I feel like in this situation,
You just created Wall-E.
no, but I feel like in this situation that means there's like unlimited food, so they can't eat it all because
Okay.
no matter what for the rest of their life they have unlimited.
Well, then, if it's not unlimited, then they gorge themselves, and now everybody in the world's morbidly obese.
I guess my words do matter. Dang.
'cause
Yeah, like
you just created the premise behind the Wall-E movie.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Wall-E?
Is that the robot?
Yeah.
I know Wall-E, but I haven't seen the movie. No. Maybe I have when I was younger. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. Is it
You ever
DreamWorks?
seen Up?
Yes, I've seen
Okay.
Up. That's DreamWorks. I know that. I watch it on Thanksgiving. I watch Up on Thanksgiving. I don't know why. It's just a tradition.
Odd, but okay. I mean, I mess with it. I love Up.
Yeah. All right. I'm your genie now.
No. There's 3 wishes still.
Oh, we're doing 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I wanted to do this one again because you have such a hard time coming up with the. I want to see how it's done.
I wish sunburn didn't exist.
Okay. now you can't get a tan.
No, you can still get tan. You just can't burn. Like your skin can't get red. Like you just
Do you
can't
know how
burn.
do you know how sunburn and like tanning works?
Maybe. What do you mean?
You're damaging your skin cells so they don't present the pigment of your skin.
Well, yeah, but like this is like an imaginary world, and in my imaginary,
Why is this an imaginary world?
because
there
this would never
dragons
because
here?
it would never happen. It's not possible. So like what I'm saying is, you can so you're tanning.
Okay, hold on.
You're in the sun. You can only get so dark, but you can't burn.
Okay,
Like you
so
can't just keep getting darker until you're black. Like you know what I'm saying.
What?
You
Clip
can't.
it,
You just
clip it,
can't
chat.
burn.
Clip it.
You just can't burn.
Okay. You cannot get a sunburn, but everybody gets skin cancer because they don't have the warning signs of skin cancer.
All right. Can I keep my other wish and then add on
If
to
you
that
want,
wish with another
if
wish?
you want to run it back, sure.
All right. So I'm keeping that wish, but my third wish.
No, you can't do that. You can't wish for no
Oh
skin
come
cancer.
on! I want to see what you got. Can I just do it this one time?
Fine.
I wish for no skin cancer.
Okay, the skin cells get so damaged, everybody's skin falls off.
This game sucks.
You got a whole bunch of zombies tan zombies.
All right, fine. My turn's over. I'm your genie now.
You want to do another one?
No.
No? Okay. So me and Chris are going to go back and forth, firing off hot takes. I'm going to say we got 30 seconds on the clock to debate them. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Do you actually have a clock?
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right,
Let me
heard.
pull
You
it
gotta
up.
let me know when the time is up.
I know you like to talk.
Hot takes time. I'm always right with my hot takes.
Right? I don't know about all that.
My hot takes aren't opinion; they're fact, and that's a fact. Let's get it.
All right. So you want to go first?
No, yours is on there first.
All right.
You go first.
Hot take. Cedar Point does not at all live up to the hype. Go.
So, roller coaster capital of the world. That's what it's advertised as. He's saying this because he doesn't like roller coasters. So I do understand the hot take, but you are wrong. Like, you're just wrong. Anyone who likes roller coasters knows it's the best park in the world.
But it's an amusement park, so it should still amuse me even if I'm not into roller coasters.
There's other rides. There's food. I know you like food.
It wasn't even that good. The food's not even that good there.
It's not bad. It could be better, but it's amusement park food. You know, if you don't like rides, don't go.
That's your ending statement?
Yep.
All right. Chris, give me yours.
All right. Cats are one of the worst pets to own.
Go. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I have 2 cats, Fossil and Monty. I love them both dearly. They're both very sweet. They don't knock anything over like everybody says the cats do. All they do is sleep. They play with their toys. My cat Fossil likes to sit up in my window. He doesn't do anything bad. What?
Do they have claws?
Yeah, but we clip their claws so they can't scratch.
They could still scratch.
They don't scratch because like they're mean.
Oh, my 30 seconds is up. This is not enough time. I can go on a whole rant about cats. They're just not great pets.
Maybe we'll
Dogs on top.
we'll do that at the end when we put all of our stuff on the screen.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Hot take. Fortnite was never all that good.
I mean, yeah, he's just wrong. Like,
No, hold on. The timer's not started yet.
Oh,
Hot
shoot.
take. Fortnite was never all that good. Go.
all right, so he's just wrong. According to the millions of people who played Fortnite in its prime. Now, mid. Then, arguably, like the most fun game of all time in its prime. Why is it not?
The only thing that made it fun was playing with people.
What do you mean? Building mechanic was innovative. Everyone loved the building mechanic. No game has done it like that. In a battle royale, you know, I don't know. There's just something about that Fortnite charm.
I don't know. In my opinion, battle royales are stupid.
Oh, that's another hot take.
All right. That's even the 30 seconds. All right. Time for yours.
All right. All right, my next hot take is that Netflix cracking down on password sharing is reasonable.
Go. That doesn't make any sense to me. People say, "Oh, how do they make their money?" They make millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. That is not even a relative thing. But I'm always strictly like against like massive corporate entities, and I don't think them making it harder and more expensive to just get access to media that I also think should be free use. I don't think that's necessarily fair. I don't think I should have to pay to watch the 19th Michael Bay movie.
Right. So I think even if the time runs out, I should get one response.
Go ahead. Respond.
Good for them.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Make that money. I would do the same
Good
thing.
Lord.
I would do the same thing.
All right. Moving on to my next one. Okay. The fire starters from Pokemon by far look the best. And this includes their evolutionary line. Go.
All right. All I got to say about this is look it up and you'll see why he's wrong.
That's all you got?
Yep.
You're at 5 seconds.
That's all I got.
Dude, you got stuff like,
Squirtle is a water type.
yes.
That is why.
Charizard is a fire type.
Screw Charizard. Overrated.
Charmander,
Overhyped.
Charmeleon, and Charizard are tough.
Charizard is overhyped.
Scorbunny and his evolution's tough.
But like Charizard, bro.
Fuecoco and his evolution's tough.
Charizard's the most basic Pokemon.
What?
Who's more basic than Charizard? Oh, Pikachu. Other than Pikachu.
Blastoise.
Charizard's more basic.
Blastoise has been run to the ground the last few months.
Oh, come on. I think Charizard's
Dude,
way more basic.
that big man Blastoise trend. Everybody wants to hop on the Squirtle love train, dude.
I don't know too much about Pokemon, so I can't argue much. But just by looks, water.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. And this is time for yours.
All right. Last hot take I got is that modern Marvel movies, so post Endgame, are still fire.
I completely disagree. They went all into it with effects and getting A-list actors. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't like Tom Holland. I was never a Marvel fan. I love DC. And I'm not going to lie, DC movies are buns. After The Dark Knight, I don't think there's been a good DC movie.
The new Suicide Squad is pretty decent.
Uh,
The James Gunn, the 2021 Suicide Squad. I don't know if you watched it.
Suicide Squad 2?
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
we're off topic. I paused the timer for that.
Okay, sorry.
I just don't think they're that good. And also, the Avengers is so played out. I don't care. I want to see the Fantastic Four, which is finally coming out, and some of their like secondary ones, like with the Deadpool movie, they brought Gambit in. I want Fantastic Four and the X-Men. That's all I want. I don't care about the Avengers.
So I would say that what they're doing story-wise is still incredible. The fact that you're able to bring all these characters on one team, like what we have coming up in Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, is amazing how many characters that they're going to bring on one screen. It's just phenomenal. I will say post-Endgame had maybe 2 or 3 stinkers. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you're going to miss when you have 50 movies. Okay. It just happens.
That's
But-
another problem. They just turn them out.
Yeah, but like they're still like...
And putting more
they're
people
still-
on screen does not make the movie more interesting. We're way over
I think
30
it does.
seconds. But
I'm done.
I just don't think that it makes it any more interesting. You putting Ant-Man and frickin' who's a random character that they added? Moon Knight, is that his name?
Moon Knight, yeah.
Putting Ant-Man and Moon Knight next to each other does not make me happy. That just makes me go, "Oh, look, Moon Knight and Ant-Man."
And with that, we'll end it because we don't want to go over too much over.
All right. So Me and Chris have a very special announcement to bring you guys. So me and Chris, I mean, I personally really like Pokemon. Chris is not that into it, but we're going to, at the end of every Too Many Cooks episode, we're going to rip packs. Me and Chris will get one each, and the hit from each binder, which will be like the highest rated card or the most expensive card in each pack, I mean, will go into a binder or binders, depending on how long it takes us to get to our goal. And once we hit 5,000 subscribers, that binder will go to somebody for absolutely free. They get to have it. I would prefer you guys not sell this stuff because it might be cool. Keep it for yourself. Give it to your kids.
All I'm saying is, man, if MiseEnPlace ever blows up and you get that binder but you sold it, you're lost.
Dare I say you sold?
Hey, that was actually pretty good.
No,
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Wasn't. All right, so we're gonna move into that now. So we're gonna do some fancy camera magic, and we're gonna have different viewpoints.
Wow. All right, let's do it.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the new segment. We're gonna open these Pokemon packs. We have Destined Rivals for you today. Chris is gonna open one, Scarlet and Violet. I got these like last week from this video coming out, or from this video being filmed. Destined Rivals came out in May 30th of 2025. I think it's the newest set to release, and I'm very excited to open these. So let's. Whoops. All right. I don't know how to do the pack trick, so we're just going to open them from the top because I'm stupid. All right. First one, we got Team Rocket's Larvitar. We got Beldum, Steven's Beldum. Seedottle. Ethan's Pichu. Team Rocket's Watchtower. Medicham. Ooh, Misty Psyduck. Psyduck's one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Psyduck. Team Rocket's Pupitar. Buizel. Misty's Gyarados. Pretty sick. We got a basic fighting energy. And then this code. You're probably not going to get it because my girlfriend's probably going to steal it. Yeah. All right, so I don't really know. Me and Chris are going to do the research after we film this, but I'm thinking this is the hit, so this is probably what's going to be in the binder. We'll correct ourselves afterwards.
All right, so this is great because I haven't opened a Pokemon pack in years, but hey, man, let's get into it. I remember, like, how do we, what's the trick? Because I used to pull the tab and it opened right up. Oh, it still works. Okay. Wow. I'm trying to keep the cards real nice. I'm just gonna assume the card trick is 3. I'm just gonna try it. I have no idea. I know it was 4 at one point. I hope that's not the card though. Who's this guy? Talo? Is that his name? A little birdie. He's pretty cool. Tallow. But there's an I. Talo.
Oh, yeah,
Talo. Shout out Talo. All right. That's definitely the one. Shoot. Okay. Well, Hydropole. Sick. I'm assuming that's your guy. That's the one that's probably going to go in the binder. Basic Energy. My favorite card here. Grimer. Houndour. Magikarp. By the way, top 10 Pokemon. Anyways. Mankey. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but Team Rocket's Ariana. Shout out Ariana. Floatzel. Wow, what a creative name. Houndour. I think we already got to the big card. Crustle. Wow. Sorry we couldn't pull any. Are they still EXs?
Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of different ones.
All right, sorry we couldn't pull any EXs this time, but most likely we'll have, so we're going to do 2 packs per Too Many Cooks episode, and we'll likely have some EXs in there in the future, unless we're the unluckiest people in the world.
All right, guys, here are your hits. All right, we're going to get these sleeved up and in the binders, but in the meantime, that's all we have for you guys today. If you like this video and you want to see more, please drop a like and subscribe. That helps us more than you guys know. And if you'd like to support us, consider checking out our Patreon. We'll be linked in the description. We also encourage you to check out our Instagram and TikTok. Showing some love over there would be monumental in helping us out. We hope to see you all back very soon. The next episode will be another MiseEnPlace video.
We love you. Stay tuned for more juicy content.
Juicy.